What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. What is a high value man? See, I wanted to touch on this subject because a lot of people get this wrong. They think that a high value man, it requires you to have, good looks, money, status, and all of this other stuff that, listen, I'm gonna break all that stuff down in this video too to show you how that's really not true. Because being a high value man is all about your actions, your behaviors, and your boundaries. There's no such thing as perfect. You can only become the best version of yourself. There is no such thing as perfect. So in order for you to be perfect, you would never have to deal with rejection. You would, get everything on the first try. And you would be this great man that was, always sure of himself and put together. That's not true. See, a high value man is a guy who's been down but knows what it's like to be up a lot. It's a vice versa thing. You're down, you're up. And when you're up, you know that you can always be down, but you will rise back up. What will you accept? What won't you accept? Can you defend yourself? Can you defend your family? They say the finer things in life, but really the finer things in life have nothing to do with materials, clothes, fashion, status. Let's break this down real quick, guys. Do you understand that? And see, guys want to do a lot of this stuff to attract women, beautiful women, right? But do you know that you could take a beautiful woman to a restaurant that you frequent at a lot, where you have status? When you walk in, everyone greets you. You greet everyone. She's going to be looking at you like, damn, this guy's the man. Everybody knows this guy. You could bring her to a nightclub that you frequent at a lot. And when you walk in, everybody's like, yo, what's up? That's that dude, hey. And she's looking around like, yo, what the fuck? This guy knows everybody here. He goes to the DJ booth. Hey, play this song next. Yo, she's going to be looking at you like, yo, who is this dude? You can even bring her there and they're like, yo, this won't fly or whatever. We can't accept this. We can't let them in. And, they just get into the club. She's going to be looking at you like, damn, this dude got status, right? Even if you went to your favorite coffee shop and you take a girl on a date there, and everyone greets you, smiles at you like, oh, hey, look, it's so-and-so. And you're like, hey, what's up? Do you know that she's looking at you like, damn, this guy has a lot of status? So that's just basically what status is. You have to create status in different places. And then you bring girls or anyone that you want to give them a glimpse into your life, you bring them there. They're going to see that you have status, okay? Now, money. Money, what is money, man? Because as a man, you have to provide. In order to provide, you have to protect. So when you go out into the world as a man, don't you have to pay your rent and still have money left over? Don't you have to pay your utilities and still have money left over? How can you even go on a date in the first place if you do not have money left over? As a man, you're supposed to have savings, right? A good amount, a considerable amount of savings, right? To take your own self seriously. To know that you can move in the world as a proper, responsible man and dip and dabble and fucking whatever it is that you want to do, right? You want to jump out of a plane, you want to take a trip to Mexico, anything that you want to do. You want to get on a boat, anything that you want to do, you need to have money for. So what's up with all this money stuff? To attract a woman? Because that's not the type of woman you honestly want to attract, guys. Pay attention. So the whole thing with money is, a lot of guys want to lead a legacy. A lot of guys want to lead a woman. A lot of guys can't even lead themselves, but they want to lead themselves as a proper man. But that all takes you having some sort of money, right? So as a man, regardless, you're going to go out there and get money. Because if you stay here, you're never going to go up, So that's the same way how a guy could be working at McDonald's one day. He gets tired of it. He says, you know what? I'm slacking. I need to work more hours. So I'm going to get a better job to make more money. Do you understand, guys? As a man, you're always going up with money. You have to make money unless you are, content with just staying on a lower level. You're never going to level up and become that high value dude. So as a man, it is your duty to make money, not to impress anybody else, not to, flash a couple $100 bills or, take your whole savings out and put the phone up to your ear and take an Instagram picture. No. So what is that? Honestly, ask yourself that. Now, looks, let's get into it. You as a man should look in the mirror and feel like, I'm him. I'm that dude. You know what? Damn, I look good this morning. It's time to go to work. That's how you should feel every morning. And how do you get there? They call it looks maxing. getting in the gym, fasting, getting your face more chiseled. Then you pick a haircut that you actually like. You want to rock a beard or you don't want to rock a beard? You want to rock the fade or you want to rock the low taper? Either the low taper or do you just want to get a brook? Do you understand this? There's so many aspects into looking good, but it's all for you, guys. Listen, I seen a commenter comment, well, who determines if I'm handsome? You determine it first by loving yourself and loving what you see, that reflection in the mirror, right? Then you go out into the world and women give you energy and tell you things like, damn, you're handsome. This guy's really cute. This guy's sexy. Damn, he's hot. When you're hearing stuff like that, that's just women confirming what you already feel and know about yourself. You're not doing all of this stuff and looks maxing and stuff to appeal to others. I mean, you are in a way, but it has to be you first, and then women confirm what you already know about yourself. So what's the looks part about it? What is that? Honestly, ask yourself, what is that? Because if you're doing all of this just to get a woman, you will fall off. You will be the type of guy to get into a long-term relationship or marry a woman, and then your looks are gonna go right out the window because you only needed them to obtain the girl. You understand? Follow me. So when we move into these aspects of what's a high value man, I'm telling you right now, it's your actions, okay? Now, a woman, because guys do all of this stuff and think all of this stuff to attract women, right? So off of your actions, right? I know you guys seen the Jonah Hill text messages get exposed, and they were over a year ago, but let's get into it. Why did Jonah Hill feel the need to, text all of this stuff after he was already dealing with it? I don't want you around this surf instructor, and I don't want you modeling, and you're hanging out with your girlfriends who, their lifestyle isn't conducive to a relationship with me, and blah, 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 right? Because he did not lead with his actions. You don't have to tell women you don't have to tell women this stuff at all. A woman is gonna come into your life and notice that you don't play games. You move like a proper gentleman, a proper man. Yes, he's dangerous, but he can control himself. He's witty, charming, but that shit can turn off in a heartbeat and he can get down to the meat and potatoes. I'm telling you right now, a woman is not gonna play games with a guy who displays his value within his actions. When you meet a girl, guys, you should be on FaceTime and telling her like, yo, I'm about to do my laundry. Yo, I'm making my bed. Yo, I'm cleaning my house. She knows by your actions that you're clean. She knows that she's dealing with a clean dude. You understand? So it's the same way how when somebody tries to play with you, you cut that shit short. Yo, this is not that. And if you want to get it popping, we can get it popping. Straight like that. With your actions, they're going to know not to play with you. And then comes respect. Everybody thinks that they deserve respect. Like, oh, well, everybody should get respect. No, it's common decency. That's the difference. Respect has to be earned. And you know how you earn your respect? You go out into the world and you get your results and you let your results show, guys. Like I always say, you are him and they are them. And let your results show. That's going to let people know that you mean business with your actions, right? Now, here comes another part, your behaviors. So why would a woman feel like she can trust you? Why would a business associate feel like they can trust you? Why would a friend feel like they can trust you? Because through your behaviors, you prove that you're a trustworthy person, okay? Guys always want to know a chick's body count. Guys always want to know a chick's sexual past. Guys always want to know like, oh, tell me something that you've never told anybody else that you're taking to the grave with you. How can a woman ever express that to you if with your behaviors, you're acting like a little punk? You're acting like it'll bother you before she even tells you. Or maybe you're pulling the wool over somebody's eyes and they will try to tell you and then you just get all butthurt. Oh, I can't believe you, and why would you do that? Like, blah, 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 blah. They never knew you existed. Get over it. See, that's a part of being a high value man. Making others see you as that dude. When you get in your feelings and your behaviors show that you ain't nothing but a little punk, that ain't high value. You have boundaries, which are gonna come next, but I just wanna touch on this a little bit more, right? So your behaviors are a very, very, very important part of being a high value man. So you could go for the job that you want, right? And then you come across in the interview as very deserving, very hardworking, and very attentive. You deserve this job. You get the job a month in, you're like, you know what, I can do way better than this place. I don't need this place. So then why did you go on the interview? Your behaviors are showing that you are ungrateful. And this is how you pay your bills. Always remember, It's the same way how you could go into a job and in a month or 2 months time, you feel like, yo, I could put my feet up. I could slack. I ain't looking for a promotion. That company knows that within your behaviors, you're surface level. You ain't that guy. You're just an ordinary coworker. So when you see the next man get a position, don't hate on that man. Don't hate on that man when you see him get a raise, you see him get a newer position. Don't think like, well, I've been here like, for this long and they should have given it to me because it's all in your behaviors. Are you a problem solver? Can people come to you with damn near anything and you can fix it? See, that's the same way how you're going to be in a relationship, a friendship, right? You are going to be able to problem solve. Somebody's going to be able to feel like they can come to you because through your behaviors, you show that you're a proper leader. Being a leader does not need to be, yelled at somebody and, yo, I'm a leader and I'm going to lead you. And if you don't want me to lead you, you can get the hell up out of here. No, it comes across in your behaviors, which lets somebody want to be led by you. Okay. This is all coming full circle because guys want women and women are going to instantly know through your behaviors, whether you're a leader or a follower. The same way how another masculine man is going to know whether you're a leader or a follower. Okay. You need to wake up. This whole this is what makes a high value man. No. Because you can have the looks, money, and status, but your behaviors show that you ain't nothing but a bitch, bro. And everybody can see it because like I always say, everything between humans is energy based. You always need to remember that. Now let's move on to the next one, right? Your boundaries. You are not a high value man if you will let somebody walk all over you, talk to you any type of way. They know that you have a certain way of doing things and then you just switch up because somebody else wants you to switch up. No, that's not a high value man at all. I'm sorry to say, that's not a high value man. Yes, you must compromise in certain situations, but that's not a high value man. Your values, your core beliefs, your principles, you never switch up for even a little bit of money. That's not a high value man. See how money isn't the end all be all? I'm going everywhere with this to really open up your eyes. Yes, looks, money, status will get your foot in the door, but your actions, your behaviors, and your boundaries are what's going to let people know that you stand out from the rest. Because there's guys who have money. There's guys who have good looks. Okay? There's guys who have status. But what separates them from the other guys who have that? Ask yourself that. You really know what I'm saying is true. If you've fallen into the trap of believing that, to attract certain things in your life is all about, having looks, money, and status, then you don't believe in manifestation. You do not believe in making your thoughts become reality because you're going off of what someone else thinks or what society thinks. All to get a girl. How hilarious is that? I want all my brothers out there to know that your boundaries, right? They cannot be crossed by a chick because her ass is fat. She's got good looks. You want friends, so you want to fit in. You want to follow the next trend. No, that's not how this works. Or even you want to get a little bit of money. The same way how guys demonize chicks for getting on OnlyFans and doing a bunch of goofy shit, you'll do a bunch of goofy shit for a little bit of money. When as a man, you go out and make money. Understand this. Everybody wants to be this and wants to be that, but they don't want to be true to themselves. And that's a part of being a high value man, is staying true to yourself. Fuck what this person thinks. Forget what this person thinks. It's about what you think. So if people think it's looks, money, status, okay, that's just what they think. But you know better. And that's what makes you stand apart. Guys, do not fall into the slave mind. Do not fall into the victim mentality mind, okay? Do not fall in with the crowd. Be who you are because you are him and they are them. I never want my guys to get down on themselves because they don't think they have enough money. They don't think that they look the best compared to some other man. What is that? Come on, guys. It's not cool, all right? Status, you can create your own status. You're just not going hard enough. You're not trying hard enough. You can literally start doing anything you want to do. Pick up a hobby. Play a sport, write a book, start a podcast, get on camera, guys. If you're such an interesting guy, I don't see how you can't get on camera and make money from it. You can create status that way. It's not all about the likes, the followers, and the clicks and the clickbait. It's not all about that. At the end of the day, it's about you going out into the world and getting your own results, creating a dent in the universe. Because if you don't, you'll just be the average Joe. And a lot of guys it's crazy because A lot of guys have big egos simultaneously always getting down on themselves. What is that? So how could you ever be a high value man? How is a chick ever supposed to see you as a leader, a guy that can lead her? How is a job ever supposed to look at you and think, yo, we can put this guy into a higher position? How can you ever quit the job to become the company if you don't even believe in yourself like that? That's the part about being a high value man that everybody misses. You have to double down and bank on yourself and bet on yourself every time. And who cares if you lose the first time? You keep going and going and going and going and going until you make it. That's a part of being a high value man. You understand who you are. You won't bend, you won't break, and you will not fold for anything. That's scarcity mindset. Have an abundance mindset. I'm telling you right now, if you're on my channel, you are going to start to change the laws in your mind. You are going to start seeing things completely different. And you are actually going to go out there into the world and actually create that high value, successful man that you want to become. And look, once you're there, you're going to understand 100 times over that everything that society tells you is a lie. Everything that women say they want is a lie. All your friends who tell you like, yeah, we could totally do this together and I like this too. It's a lie. Because when you are the truth and you speak the truth and you live the truth, you have no other option but to surround yourself with the truth. So if you're struggling right now and you want to turn yourself into a high value man, all you have to do is look inside here. And success is deemed by what you see as success, not somebody else's success. Understand, you can look at somebody who's successful and think, this guy motivates me. I like his style. But you never say, I'm never going to be successful if I don't get to that man's level. What is that? Stop pocket watching. If you think you're not as good looking as another man, what is that? Stop it. You need to become the best version of yourself and you need to maximize on your looks. So you can look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm him. And never compare your status to another man's status because everyone started at level 1 and had to work their way up to obtain their level of status. So that's just what you have to do. And not every man's status is going to be at the same level as the next man's said status. Stop with all this goofy shit because all it does is get you in your own head and get you down on yourself. And you're like, well, damn, I can never become a high value man. Yes, you can. Don't do this to yourself. Tomorrow is always another day to become better, okay? Do you think there wasn't times where I wasn't shit, never thought I would be shit? Pretty high value to myself. I can honestly say that I'm a high value dude. And you know how I know? Because everyone who appreciates me and steps into my life, they tell me that they learned something from me that they would have never been able to learn elsewhere. That's a high value man. A man that can protect and lead situations, providing that just comes with being a man. Stop all this other stuff, guys. Really get to it, put in the work, don't cry and complain and play the blame game and stay the same. Get out there, get to work, get your hands dirty and get it from the mud because it feels that much better when you actually elevate and become that high value dude. I'm telling you right now, you can be here today and you could be up here tomorrow. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.